And I'm back for another haul video. So for this haul video, we're going to be doing a book haul. It's been quite a while since I have done a book haul, mainly because, honestly, I don't know. I kind of forgot my haul videos existed, and I buy a shit ton of books. So these are kind of all the books that I kind of gathered together from this year and last year. I know that there's still some books that I probably have, on my bookshelf that I got, but I can't exactly remember. Like, there's some anime books that I have that I don't remember which ones I got. So we're kind of just gonna go with what I have. I was gonna wait until after this week because I had plans to go to Powell's Books and probably get more books from there. And my dad's gonna order another box of books for me to sell on eBay, so, and I can always find books from there. So, and I always get my books from online or Amazon and Target or Barnes & Nobles, or, you know, anywhere that I can find books. So, without further ado, let's get into it. I'm gonna try to make this a long video. I'm not sure on that, but yeah. I guess we can first start with the books I just got. I'm trying to remember which ones those were. So with the books that I just got, I went to Target yesterday with my brother and my father because I had plans to go to Powell's Books yesterday, but those plans got postponed. So, and I still wanted out of the house, so I asked my dad if we could go to Target, and we could. And normally me and my mother, when me and my mom hang out, we always go to Target, and we always go to the book section, but there's never any books there anymore because I think we've kind of milked the Target book section dry because all of the books that we have is essentially from Target. So, yeah, but cool thing is that I found a book. I could just take off this damn sticker. That would be great. Oh, that's gonna be difficult. No, I'll do that later. Anyways, so one of the books that I have found is a book called The Silent Patient. It's about where a wife just shoots her husband and doesn't speak a word afterwards about what happened. So, I thought it was very interesting. If you know me, I'm very much into all the mystery and horror books. I mean, obviously, I don't know if you knew that about me, but all the books that I mainly have are all mystery / horror, thriller / sad and depressing, because I got a bunch of those too. But, I got a bunch of fantasy ones too, like of Percy Jackson or Marvel or, like Riverdale and all of that good stuff. I'm one of those book nerds that doesn't really judge, typical judge the book by their cover. I don't do that. It's all mainly just on the back of what I have. So yeah, none of these are sponsored, by the way. I'm really hoping I don't get in trouble for these. But yeah, I'm excited to read this one. This one seems very interesting. I'm all about all the thriller and horror stuff of books. It's always super interesting. So there's that. And then you all know me and how much of a nerd I am, so I kind of had to get some Pokemon graphic novels. They are of the Alolan region, which I'm not a big fan of, to be honest, but it's Pokemon. Am I really gonna disown books of Pokemon? I don't think so. So I got those. These were $8 a piece, and I think that book was 20% off, so it was like $12, $10, I think. And then the other day when I went to the mall with my mother, I think that was on Friday. We went to Barnes & Nobles, and there's a show on Netflix called Shadow and Bone. I really recommend you watch it. It is a very good TV show, and if you love Ben Barnes, which, they're making a season 2 right now, which I'm very excited for. But Shadow and Bone is really interesting, and I love it a lot. It's in the same realm of Gifted or not Gifted, it's in the same realm of Cursed and The Witcher and Game of Thrones, all kind of the medieval, stuff like that. So if you're into that stuff, old-timey fantasy stuff, then I suggest you watch it. It's on Netflix. I found the Shadow and Bone book that so I had to get it. And then I realized it's a trilogy book. So, of course, you know me. If there's trilogies of books or sequels to books that I have, I must get. So, luckily these books just came today. There's 3 books in the trilogy. So, we got books number 2 and 3. So, I had to get those. Now, let's just say there's no more room on my bookshelf, so I may have to reorganize my room once again, but that's never a bad thing, right? And then, so I think the last book I got, or not the last, but those are all from this week, but I think a couple months ago I got this book from the dollar store, to be honest, because they actually had a book section when you walk in, or the one here. There's one a couple blocks away. It's walkable. It's like 13 minutes, but I found this one in the book section, and of course it's another thriller. It's a detective, like criminal based stuff. So I thought that would be really, really cool. And then online, or I think I also got this. There's different books from the same author, Natasha Patterson. Oh, she's a Wattpad sensation. That's cool. She has a lot of other books that I have on Amazon that I want to buy. There's a shit ton of more books that I want to buy on Amazon. So once I get a job and more money, then I'm gonna buy more books. And once I start reading a lot more, because yikes, I've been doing such a bad job of doing that. But a couple months ago, when I went to, again, Barnes & Nobles with my mother, I think this was from Barnes & Nobles when I went with her, and I got one of her books, because I've been eyeing these for a while. And again, it's, horror books, as you can see, the seller, so that was pretty cool. The next 2 books, I've watched the Netflix. Of course, most of the books that I have are also based on movies. So, If I Stay, I watched it on Netflix, and I was like, I have to read the book version. So, and of course, there's a sequel to it too. So I had to get both books, If I Stay and Where She Went. At least I think this is the sequel. Yeah. And it sucks because that movie leaves you on a cliffhanger. So maybe I'll find out more answers in the second book. So, got these on Amazon too. So that's pretty cool. Excited to read those. And then something very interesting that I've always enjoyed was the original fairy tales. You know how I think I've done conspiracy theories on this before of Disney princesses and how the actual fairy tale goes. How Belle has Stock syndrome and Tangled has Stock syndrome, and with Cinderella, her stepsisters chopped off their feet to fit into the glass slipper, and Little Mermaid chopped off her tail and chopped off some woman's feet to sew on herself or something like that, or just the real Grimm's version, the Grimm's version of fairy tales. So, you know me, I had to get Grimm's complete fairy tales, and it's even super cool too with all golden pages. It's all super ancient, but cool ancient, golden pages and everything, and look super old but cool, But I'm excited to read some of these. I've read the I think I read the Tangled version, if I'm correct. Or I think I've read the yeah, I think I read Tangled or Cinderella, one of those 2. I don't remember. But I also found this on Amazon. It was $20, but it's super cool too. And also one of the things that I got that I adore, Five Nights at Freddy's. You all know that that's a book series, and I have all 3 of the original books, but there's also Fazbear Fright series. So, thankfully, with these ones, my dad got all these books for free because he had discounts, but there's 6 books in the in the series, so I have all of them. Number 1 is in my finished books place, but I have all of them, and the first book is honestly amazing. They have like 3 short stories of, how they come encounter with Fazbear, Five Nights at Freddy's characters, and it's very, very interesting, and I love them a lot. Again, got these on Amazon. They're like, I think they're $5 a piece, but again, my dad had a bunch of discounts, so he got them basically for free. So, that's also another thing that I love a lot. I also got like some Pokemon books and some other like One Punch Man books, and I think fairy tale books from Barnes and Noble online that I shipped a while ago too. But yes, those are pretty much all the books that I have gotten in the past year or so. And of course, me, I can never stop buying books, even though I'm very lousy at reading, but I'm trying to get into it. There's just a lot going on, like graduation this week. So maybe once, all that shit's over and with all the stress that's been going on in my life, maybe reading will help me not be so stressed. So, on that note, I hope you all enjoyed. Again, if you want to buy any of these books, they're either on Amazon, or if you have Target or Walmart near you, or Barnes & Nobles. Those are all very good places. Most books aren't very cheap, ranging between maybe like $5 to at least $25, so they're not that expensive. But other than that, I hope you all enjoyed. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Also, the bell so you videos which is daily. I love you guys. Thanks for everything, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.